Hi guys, so we're doing attempt Leetcode 301 remove invalid parentheses. Actually, I just practiced this a couple minutes ago, and I really liked the solution. It's really sick. I think it's quite nice, so I'm gonna show y'all. So given a string S that contains parentheses and letters, remove the minimum number of invalid parentheses to make the input string valid. Okay, so return a list of unique strings that are valid with the minimum number of removals. You may return the answer in any order. So what is a unique what is a valid string? It's basically a string whereby the number of parentheses is balanced. So you can see this is balanced, this is balanced, this is balanced, even with a character. This is not balanced, so you return empty string. And S consists of lowercase English letters and parentheses, right bracket and left bracket, and there will be at most 20 parentheses in S. Now before I start this question, the solution I'm about to show you may not be the most optimal solution from time perspective, because we're not going to be considering whether to remove the characters if they're A or not, but it's fast enough to pass this. But probably you can make it a little bit more optimal, but with a length of 25, you don't have to be super optimal, because it's basically gonna be sort of brute force kind of method that I'll be showing you. So to start, let's create a isValid function. Basically what this will check is whether each string is valid, and we'll need it as a way to validate whether each string is valid or not. So we can use a for loop, but I'm going to use a while loop because yeah, I equals to 0, so that will be the iterator. And we're gonna use another one called center. It can be anything. Basically this value needs to be this value needs to end up with 0 at the end. So while I is less than length s, if si equals to a right bracket, then at center plus equals to 1, elif si equals to a left bracket, first thing we need to do is not decrement it, but check if center equals to 0. If it is, return false, and if not, then we just decrement it by 1, and at the end we just return center equals to 0, because that would be when it is a valid string. So now let's get to the actual we're just going to call this actual algorithm, and we're going to call it level. So initially we start with the full string s. Now while true, so this loop just goes on infinitely until basically we have the answer. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna create another array called valid, but it's gonna be using filter. So the way filter works is it's gonna take a function and then run it as an iterator over the array that is passed in. So in this case it's level, which is a set, so that we ensure we have no duplicates. Then if valid, we just return valid, right? But what do we do if it's not valid, right? So what we do if it's not valid is we need to split up level again. So in this case we'll split up the I, then wait, hang on. So for I in range length s, for s in level, hang on a sec, for s in level, can we do it for I in range length s? Yeah, we'll do it this way. S I plus s I plus 1, pretty much. So what this will do is you'll loop through the levels, then you'll loop through each of the s strings in the level, and then it will create new strings for that in the levels array. And basically once the valid filter returns a list of strings, that are valid, then that would be the minimum number of removals, the number of unique strings, because each time you're only removing one character from the string, so it will be the minimum number of removals, because the moment it is valid, it means that only the minimum number of removals were removed from the string. Okay, so let's test it. Okay, TLE. Alright, that means that something was wrong. Before this, let's check the function for a second. Should be false. And while we're at it, let's check this, and let's check this. Oh, this function was wrong. Okay, wait. Oh, I didn't increment I. Are you kidding? Oh man, this is a rookie mistake. Okay, wait. Now let's take a quick look. False, true, true. Okay, now let's try this. Yeah, this is wrong because this was an array, so you should have just used a set, and that will ensure uniqueness. So anytime you need like unique stuff, think about sets. It's a quick tip. You can see it's accepted in all cases, so I'm just going to comment this out and submit. Okay, yeah, the time complexity is pretty terrible, but it was a slick solution. Alright, so yeah, thanks so much. Have a good day. Bye.